Hey y'all. Hi chat. So, welcome back to Noire. Last time on, we were finishing up a Vice case. I think it's the last Vice case, but I don't know for sure because it seems pretty long and, winded. But, some things to note about characters. Uh, I picked up a newspaper. The newspaper's kind of like a side story going on in the background. It's connected now to the story because the characters in the newspaper we've met, like Courtney Sheldon. So Courtney Sheldon and some army buddies lifted some army grade morphine from a ship hoping to make some money. They've kind of dealt with the mob, and it's kind of been distributed everywhere, and it's turning up everywhere, and now the military guys are turning up dead. So things are going sour. But one thing that we noticed when we picked up one of the newspapers is that they're trying to bury this case, or the morphine situation, and Roy, my beloved partner, is involved, and he suggested that the police focus on me, Cole, and my issues, let's say, not with drugs, but with other vices, to cover up the other story. So I smell a betrayal on the horizon. So we know that, but Cole doesn't. Cole has no idea. But Cole was spotted by Roy entering the apartment of a certain German singer, which I suspect that affair has been going on a long time, because we've seen shots of him being at the club that she sings at a lot. So I think it's been going on for a while. But that's what's been going on. And we're going to see how it continues. I have played this game before, but it has been many, many years. So I don't remember everything.
Are you drunk, mister, or are you just cracked?
You talking to me? I can't remember what our next assignment was. We're going here, I guess. I think I have to do another shootout, maybe. Oh, wait, no, it's right here.
Let me through. I just want a quick look, is all.
Oh, no, we did the shooting. So, let's investigate. Hi, sir. What's in your pocket?
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
Sure, Sheldon, as in Courtney Sheldon, army guy. Not his arm, his other pocket, doofus.
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst.
Gee,
All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
I wonder who that could be. Maybe the guy who's trying to cover this up?
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Just making sure I got the clues there. Good. Did I pick up this paper? This is the paper that will tell you exactly what I was just talking about. Why not?
To look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brent Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak. Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
It's the traitor.
District Attorney.
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
The name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public.
I think he's talking about
we
me.
all serve.
Might be me.
It'd be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer.
Yeah, Roy, what do you want in return for screwing me over? See here. I don't think I can nope, can't. Well, apparently I can't investigate that body. Alright, cool. So, we are headed to the... Come on, traitor. Let's go.
Let me through. I just want a quick look is all.
No, sir.
Oh, I wish I could afford that.
Hurry up, Roy.
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine. They're waiting for someone to crack.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Go straight over. It's the next right. Go straight through.
All units in the vicinity and any central unit. Citizen reports of 415 at 7th and Central. Unit to handle code 2, identified.
I got bigger problems, sorry. Oh! Well.
Getting close. Steer him off the tar. Step on it, huh? Just give me a little closer. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
I think I got him. I think I got him.
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
It's quite an end to the chase. You lost your hat, Roy. You look stupid without it.
I don't need this.
Kinda trashed your car. Sorry. Actually, not really sorry. Alright. We're going to the post office, apparently. Somehow, I can't even escape work in video games. You drive. I don't wanna.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
become quiet, though, can they? Oh, there we go. What was he doing? What are you doing? Why are you aiming up there, Cole? Gotta move up, apparently.
Give it up, chump. Know you're there.
Clear, go! Throw out the guns.
You're covered, Phelps.
Okay. Exciting start to this stream. Alright, sir. Hi. Oh, he's alive. Hi.
Tell Courtney. Bad luck. It was worth a try. God. Polar Bear Ice Company. You really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Depend.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him. Juski, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. They get wrapped up in this thing.
Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
Guess we're going to the meeting place. You driving, dude.
You know the way. You can drive.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
Light them up. All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
Keep moving, I'll cover you. On the right.
Find some cover!
Not what I meant to do.
They're making a run for it after them.
Clear me some space here.
Get down. Get down. Get down. Get to cover. Okay.
I'm gonna put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that
APL to car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
That's where we're going.
You can drive.
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap,
No buts. This is more important.
Right. This is a ploy right here. They're working. They're gonna talk about how to get me to take the fall right now.
I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
That's what they're gonna do. Hey, Courtney.
Sheldon.
Hey, it's Doctor.
Is this your attorney?
No, Detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir? You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
I can.
Lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
We know about your showdown with Cohen. We found notes on your guys.
Cohen is hitting our old unit. He believes we have the morphine. I told him that we don't have it. And that's the truth. Isn't it, Doc?
I believe Mr. Sheldon. I think he's telling the truth, Detective.
Good for you.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
Yeah, well, we got a dead man's confession.
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
The dead guy's confession.
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office, now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were.
Well,
Certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on here?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures, lad.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing.
yeah, just cover up your
Forbid
vice
you to
involvement.
Make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
And what were you thinking, asshole? Covering up your mistakes. Yeah, you feel good about yourselves?
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you?
Yeah.
What were you
Cole?
thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
Good job, pal.
Broadcasting Network.
Cole. You've run to her, but will she take you in? I guess so. Well, looks like we're finished with Vice. I just got an achievement for finishing all the Vice cases. So I guess that's done. I've been demoted to arson. Let's see. Despite mob wars and an unsolved robbery, one story will dominate the newsprint. Yeah, they're covering their asses by making me take the fall. Frickin' Roy. Okay. What you doing, dude?
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
I need a drink. I got the jitters again.
That's the creep. Walked out on his wife.
I noticed they're
I'm thinking of
saying
moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one.
less nice things now.
Will you look at this clown?
Here's what I heard. That cop caught the guy that did the dahlia. They covered it up. Some kind of big conspiracy.
Yeah, you're right about that, dude. Hey, a green car. Now we're talking. Let's see, where are we going?
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? We'll look somewhere else.
Any available units
So this is how it's going to be, partner.
I already told you, I don't do partners. I see you on the first day here, walking into the station with your chest puffed out like a little kid at his confirmation. You wouldn't have given me the time of day. And now you need somebody. That somebody's supposed to be me. Well, it's not gonna happen.
That's quite a speech. I heard you were the strong silent type.
You cracking wise, Phelps?
No, Biggs. I'm breaking the ice.
Just drive, hotshot.
Get out, Phelps. Damn, the whole thing's gone.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none in his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. Lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. in the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
I don't know if you guys realize this, but our partner right now is the narrator from the beginning of the game. Recognize the voice. That's about all I can tell you, though. Alright, what do we got going on? Got some clues of some
Remember the
kind?
dead lady they found under the train? He solved the case. Booked some barfly for the murder.
Okay, where's the evidence? This garbage can? No. Oh, here we go.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
This is the only evidence there is. Everything else is burned.
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent. Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Interesting that they wanted you out of town.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
You're a little shifty, my sir. X to doubt.
Everyone else is selling, but you're the holdout, aren't you?
Yeah, I was the last. I thought I could hold out for a better price. My house is the center lot.
So now you have to take the price regardless.
Looks like it. I've got no choice. I have to put a roof over my family.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
Am I allowed to use the phone anymore? Did they even take my calls? Guess we'll find out.
Drove me up to Mulholland. Needed some neck.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
She sounds helpful.
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. You have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go visit the other family first.
Look at him.
Don't look at me. Leave me alone.
been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question? Just keep going. Left up ahead.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identified.
Police! He's sideswiping!
Up ahead, take a right.
So arson is considered a demotion, eh?
Next corner, go left. Right up ahead. That's it. Keep on. Next left. Hi, Albert. We've caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. We? You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Another one?
Looks that way. Insta-heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Hey, buddy.
Val. You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Well, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater?
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
I agree with Cole. That's firm but fair. Definitely.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
Hey, Biggs, is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives, this is the next door neighbor, Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire. Hurry, you can still catch him.
Stop! LAPD!
We've got an ID on the fire. Stop right there.
Yep.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Let's see.
Just keep going.
I don't know. The fact that both families won some kind of trip kind of speaks to something, you know?
Keep on going.
And I feel like it's in multiple pockets. Because I think the travel agency is working with the redevelopment? Maybe not.
Left up ahead.
Maybe the travel agency is involved. We'll see.
No need to turn at the next intersection. You don't need to turn here. Next corner, go left. No turn here, Cole. Can you go right at the next corner? Hang the left up there.
Okay.
Son of a bitch!
Let's see. I don't think that's a swipe swipe, dude. Alright. Seats look comfortable.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen? We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
All right. Oh, there's the Steffens.
Here they are. Steffens.
And Sawyer.
The Sawyer family. Rosewood Avenue. Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotions mailing list covers half of LA.
Seems straight on.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes?
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Little 50, my dude. Extra doubt.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Suspicious.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. I just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Hang in there, partner. Give me 1 second, guys. I need to investigate something, and like a true detective, and I'll be right back. My investigation was successful. I was right. Anyway, we are going to head on to the redevelopment fund now.
Great partners must think alike, Bert.
I don't know, Herschel doesn't like me.
At the next turn, take a right.
I like him. He's probably my second favorite
Next
partner,
corner,
if I remember.
go left. Keep heading through this one. Can you go right at the next corner?
See, I drive on the sidewalk, but I'm afraid of hitting people.
No need to turn at the next intersection. Next left. No!
You're fine. You're
Take a right. Just keep going. No turn here, Cole. Keep on going. They can make a claim to the apartment. That's it. Keep on. Next corner, go left. Keep heading through this one. Up ahead, take a right.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
Can you drive to this one?
Who says we should visit him at Fire Station 32?
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
Interesting.
We came as soon as we could.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire, Al?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Okay. This here.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Yeah, I got that. This. No, not that. Put that back. Put it back. Oh, you idiot. Put it back where it was. This here. This. I'm going to say middle.
Good, your regulator's in position.
Cool. And then this one. This one goes over here.
Okay, I'll light your pilot. Turn the gas on.
To pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Heat factory. See, I don't... See, with Vice, I expect there to be shootouts. It's Vice. People like their drugs, you know, which means they probably have guns. With Arson, I don't expect there to be any kind of shootout.
You're behind the wheel.
I was walking down the street, and that heel sent me flying.
Show?
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
The guy's a freak. He loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
I don't think you're a fool. But what's my opinion against thousands of others?
Did you read about LAPD detectives, ma'am? We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
As the cannibals finished off eating the clown, one said, "Did that taste funny to you?"
He wanted to move in together when we're not even married.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
The LAPD issued a statement saying that Detective Phelps has let down not just his family, but also the department.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
This is KTI Radio News.
The nerve of some people.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know.
Do I smell?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
No, I don't believe you. X'd it out.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
You know what? Let me try something. Doubt or lie, but lie has more.
I think you're lying, Rasik. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, Detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
I have 2 names. Let's try the one that killed the family.
What about Reginald Varley?
You know about Varley. He's on the run for a divorce interstate. It's not so bad.
You in the habit of hiring criminals, Rasik?
I need guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
One of these days.
Where's your phone?
Why is the word abbreviation so long?
Sir, where is your phone?
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know.
Sir, your phone? Is it outside? I can't tell where the phone is. Oh, here we go.
Operator, give me R&I.
I missed the rest of Vice. I missed starting this today because I was
Phelps,
still at work.
badge 1247.
Was shit. Yeah.
How can I help, Detective?
Well, thank you.
I need to know if any of the following
Yeah,
names
I was
have
on my
previous
last case
criminal
of Vice, so I finished, and I was like most of the way through it. So I made it
Acevedo
through it pretty
Ernesto,
quick.
Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy,
so
Kelligrew Peter,
that took
Kuttner
maybe,
Robert,
no,
Limehouse
20
Albert,
minutes, something like
Manning
that, so.
Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew,
So
Spurgeon
we're been
William,
devoted to
Bartley
arson.
Reginald,
And we're
Zurich
here.
Stephen.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
Yeah, a young lady. Ooh, lockers. Can I open any of these? Can't see any names. Let's see. Matthew, Ryan. Can I open that? Can I open it? Can I open it? No? I'm not allowed to open it? Those aren't the lockers. Gotta be, right? Won't let me do anything. Those not the lockers? Can I talk to him first?
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasik. Desperate times indeed.
Okay.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do. But my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Ah, one of these days.
Here. Happy now?
Yep.
Stick around, Mr. Rasick. Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Oh my.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine. Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
So especially your favorite partner you were talking about before. I can't. I don't. My mind tells me it was Galloway.
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
But I could be wrong. It could be Biggs. Biggs doesn't like me right now. I know it's one of those guys. One of the two.
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Barley has a problem with bugs.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Racing?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favored choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Go for it then. We got people to investigate.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Let's do Clemens. He's the top of the list. Why not?
Why is the word abbreviation so long?
Truly the world's best question, sir. Oh? Did I choose the wrong guy?
Heavens to Betsy!
Yeah. An ironic world. And word and spelling. Yeah, sorry. Yes, it is. Oh. It's fine. It's fine. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Next left. You like to leave your mark, don't you?
Yes, I do. How'd you know?
Right up ahead. Left up ahead. Dead on. Go straight. Up ahead, take a right.
Side of the street.
It's LAPD. We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
You work together. Of course you do.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Varley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
You were licensed and worked for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
Yeah, you're a shifty dude. X to doubt.
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watch it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the Rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
I think that's a lie, sir.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
You got something in your locker that was very interesting.
I am not now, nor have I ever been, a member of the Communist Party.
Oopsie.
Nice try, copper.
Shit.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
Damn. Shouldn't have got that one wrong. Oh well. Guess we'll investigate a new guy. Where are you, partner? You can drive to this one. We'll take turns.
You can drive.
Farley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
Really?
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
I think we're allowed to kill this one.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
He running. Oh, he running. Can I... Shit.
Come on, Varley. Can't keep running forever.
Get him? Can I get him? Shit. It's far. Shit, I don't want to get too far ahead of me. Oh god. I think I let him get too far ahead of me. Sorry, Biggs. Might not have this guy. Not you. No way. Oh wow, he's far. Could probably get him with a warning shot if I did a little more. Ah shit. Shit, he's getting away. We're on foot. I'm gonna catch him. Damn it all. Yeah, okay. Let's try that again. This time we'll try and get a warning shot off. Because I don't think I can actually catch him.
Stop or I'll shoot!
He's too fast to actually catch, I think. Damn it!
Here.
Shit. I shot by accident, by the way. That was an accident. Come on. You're kidding me. I was so close. He's too far away. Ah, he's gonna escape again. Damn it all. Damn it all. I'll try to get a freaking warning shot on him. I don't think I can run and do that though. Try to get close, get a straight on. Ah, he's gonna turn. Damn it.
Come on, Barley. Can't keep running forever.
Might be able to from here. Got him.
Stop or I will shoot.
There we go.
Why did you run from us, Farley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess. You're the same
I
Reginald.
remember feeling aiming with the 360 controller in recent years to be jerky. Yeah, it's a little difficult.
Before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, your guest is.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
You got us. Oh, it's not that far from here.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
X to doubt?
I said, son of a bitch. Those are GI's backyard for crashing.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van.
Holy shit.
I'm going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. I'll go for the tire. That ought to slow the son.
What the hell did I hit?
It's no good. We need to get closer.
Nah, shit. Oh god. Oh god.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
Lay into his wheel well. Come on.
Jesus, what's he doing?
Tramp! Oh, Jesus!
What's with all the firecrackers? Put your hands where I can see them. Why did you run?
Yeah, that was an interesting thing that happened there.
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
Yep, let's do it. Since I did the chase, you do the driving.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
In both branches of Congress, EOP now possesses a clear work.
Not only to hold the line on existing prices,
I want to interview the runner first. So I need room 1.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins.
Ouch.
You practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
See, he's defending me.
Or are you just cracked?
The interview room 1 is this way.
I want to stop him with 1 round.
Interview room 1. This. Nope, that's 2.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick, and you'll get roasted.
This way. Oh, there's 2.
You drop something?
Where's 1? Right over here? Can't remember.
Bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Isn't that the cop that caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
Oh, here. Right behind me. What do you know? I did? Yeah, you're right. I did.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Alright. What do we got on you, Ryan?
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
You're a big liar.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
Your boss at InstaHeat said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay, so I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
And if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread, what was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
X to doubt, dude.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Varley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
About the pamphlet thingies.
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. InstaHeat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
InstaHeat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them.
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You have, sir.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
I'm gonna leave
That's
you.
it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure.
No.
As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
Go talk to the other guy.
I think Ryan is our man, but procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just
No.
cracked?
I'm praying that those prints come through so I can nail that son of a bitch.
Hi, sir.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe.
Named Pyro is an interesting
Come on,
choice.
I go where
Yeah,
they send me.
honestly.
I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out
That's-
on new installations.
That's a lie, sir.
Why are you lying to me, Varley?
Your name was
if
on
Suburban
it.
wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Your name was on it.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban,
Yeah, I did.
they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Yeah, Matthew Ryan has a statement about that. Salt as Walter. Being offered kickbacks by Riley. To Farley. Yeah, let's do that one.
Ryan says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. He'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
It kind of is.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Something in your locker that proves otherwise.
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
Something interesting in your locker, sir.
Arsonists use cigarettes and mosquito coils as time delay fuses. We found an open box of mosquito coils in your locker.
Whoa, hang on. Those things, they belong to Ryan, all right? He asked me to hold them because his locker's full of stupid pamphlets. I thought he used them for camping.
Okay. Now this is interesting. Who's the guilty one? Varley worked with Suburban Redevelopment, but Ryan... I don't know. I'm not sure. I like both of them, and I hate this music right now. What do you think, Tobin? I can't remember if it makes a difference or who the right person to charge is. I think Ryan's our guy. I think Varley's telling the truth about holding stuff for him. Varley has opportunity, but Ryan has motive. True. Okay, we're gonna leave for now.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You stay
You're
here.
either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that.
Okay, let me see if I can remember the easy way to get out of here.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand
To
jury.
the interview.
Case was thrown out. Now the
Here,
DA wants
and
my
there
head.
it is. Alright. Hi, sir. Got bad news for you.
Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
You're putting an innocent man away here. You hear me? I didn't set any fires. I didn't kill that family.
Phelps, what you did to your wife and kids was un-American.
My wife threw me out.
Did I ask for your opinion? You're here to listen to mine. What I was going to say, before I was interrupted, was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case. We don't often get results in arson, so well done.
What about me? Do I get a little stamp on my hand or a lollipop or something?
What you get is another case. A bad one, unfortunately.
Oh boy. An American mice swallowed foot. Oh, the times. You know, she's German. Matthew Ryan fronts the grand jury with 4 murder charges around his neck. 4 stars. Damn, not 5. Missed that question. Oh, a little flashback. Oh my. Oh, there's some arson. From house to house in Birmingham?
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd. We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We've a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
Man, people do not like him. I understand. Oh, I remember this one. Parts of it, anyway. Four stars is more the damages versus missing. Single question.
House fire. Bad one.
Or the
At
Japanese
least
struck
4
Pearl
bits.
Harbor because of this
Get
game.
out there and find out
Nice.
what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
There he is, copping the papers. You should be ashamed of yourself, young man.
You want me to punch you in the face?
You ought to meet Joe's buddy.
Goddamn
He's
captains
nice.
make me resubmit
Really?
the paperwork.
Anything else to say, lady?
Is he in some kind of trouble?
Me? What about you, lady?
Which is it, girls? Bing
I
Crosby?
got a call back for that
Frank
Universal
Sinatra?
Forest line.
Frank Sinatra. But Bing is good too. Oh my god. I just love Frank.
I don't want to be rude.
But
you're bothering me.
It just makes me like, oh, his voice just makes me swoon. You had to be ashamed of yourself. Joe, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Who are you talking to? You talking to the water cooler, sir? Are you interrogating the water cooler? Is it giving you anything? Or the wall? Are you practicing against the wall? Alright, I'll leave you to it, sir.
Remember Mickey and the boys were shooting up the town last week? I remember there's only one cop fighting back. He was either brave or crazy.
Hear about Wow, Rancho, let's come in.
Are we having a conversation, Biggs?
Okay, fuck it. Forget
I'm teasing you, Hersh. Tell me about it.
The new housing development's a couple of weeks from completion. Burned to the ground last night. GIs are ready to move in this weekend. The developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
Any available unit, meet the officer.
Shit about Jeff. The arson desk is trying to know that something for years.
He's still in custody, Hersh.
Wanna bet? Fella kicked him loose already. Can't hold him for misdemeanor cigarettes and matches.
Hang the left up there. You don't need to turn here. No need to turn yet. Right up ahead. Next left. Up ahead, take a right. Keep on going. Next corner, go left. Right up ahead.
I love partner GPS. Sir?
You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
Always, you know me, I saw some interesting things. Oh my.
Do you have a name?
Morelli, Mike. We recovered a picture of the family.
Okay. Anything else?
To be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch. He's the expert.
Doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved. Ooh. I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved him into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
It's true.
What are they doing?
Praying?
The prayer effect is from the fire. The muscles and tendons contract.
You ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them, Biggs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
We got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt.
For the fires?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself. Probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
He could be right.
He didn't disturb me as much as I probably should have.
I'm sure it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Oh, okay.
Evidence? Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating Biggs. So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story.
Oh my.
You getting this?
Oh my.
You remember the list from the travel agent?
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
I haven't done this for years.
Done what?
I knew it.
You don't look like a fireman, son.
Not. I'll look for evidence. What you got? Nothing I can look at, apparently. Okay.
Looks like the same model.
Probably. See a pretty picture.
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
What's going on?
How did you get my number, Ira? At first, I didn't understand you. But now I do. I'd like you to come back to the clinic. I'm helping other people now, Doctor.
I think you are confused. You haven't been to the clinic for weeks.
I'm not confused anymore, Doctor. I'm helping people be together.
This world is only temporary. We'll all be happier in heaven.
Why don't you tell me where you are and I can come to you? I think the fires should end now. They have served their purpose.
Well,
the fires are only beginning, Doctor. After the fires, everything will be beautiful and clean.
Everything will be erased. The world will be fresh and new.
I can see my purpose now, Doctor. And you helped me to find it.
Yeah, how do you feel there, Doc? What are you looking at?
It's gotta be something big, right?
This is no battle of wits between you and me. You never pick on an unarmed man.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Someone was keeping watch. Looks like they were here for quite a while. Brand looks distinctive. Whoever he was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere.
What are you doing? Cole? This is the neighbor's yard, though, so... Hi, sir. Can I talk to you?
LAPD. Can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
Why did you cut me off, sir? Next to doubt.
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
Did you see anyone hanging around the Morelli's home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Can't say as I was looking out, though.
Next to doubt,
Mr.
sir.
Foreman. There are signs of someone hanging around over there by the fence.
Hey, now that you come to think of it, there was a guy. Kind of tall. Skinny, though.
Anything else?
Orange lumber jacket, a beat-up hat, and no hair. I thought he was the pest exterminator guy who was working around here the last few days. But that guy had hair.
You said someone is knocking these houses down?
Elysian Fields. You must know them. They're billboards. That Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Whatever you thought of Morelli, his whole family is dead. They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell. Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. But then I find out they was still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
I need more, Mr. Foreman. Tell me what you know about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
I know nothing about it. I've never heard of them.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Foreman.
Sure. Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I could get it for you if you like.
That would be great.
Any luck, Cole?
A couple of things. What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Flyers.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Yeah.
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
For Elysian Fields developments.
Oh, I see you already have one.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
Alright, looks like I'm headed to a phone.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
There are three kinds of people. Those who can count and those who can't.
Very funny.
Excuse me, officer, I want to see.
I need an address
Okay,
for a property.
gotta go? Alright.
Elysian
Thanks for
Fields
stopping by,
Developments.
Topin. Appreciate it. Always good to see you.
The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Messages, please.
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads on the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe. He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind? I'm warning you, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
This is no battle of wits between you and me.
Kelty has warned us off over
a
at least.
man.
Makes sense. It's a dead end. We should check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the place?
Sure. Corner of Fountain and Wilton. Let's go.
Was it there? I'll look at my notebook for a second. Desk, traffic, homicide, vice, arson. Herschel Biggs. Okay. Yeah. Here?
KTI Radio reminds you, an ounce of prevention saves many an emergency. Check to make sure your home has a first aid kit for safety. Cola King is the king in refreshment. Ice cold. Ask for it at your neighborhood fountain. Or pick up some at your local grocers in the easy take-home carton that holds 6 bottles. It's the quality drink.
6 whole bottles.
As it is delicious. The king of refreshment for that anytime thirst. The thirst of a king can be quenched for just a nickel. With Cola
No
King.
turn here, Cole. Left up ahead.
Oh, so my last stream got flagged for some copyrighted audio. I didn't get a strike, but part of my stream is muted. I think it's like 2 minutes worth. So apologies for that. I could probably turn the radio off. I think.
Hang the left up there.
I do like listening to it though. But if it takes away like a huge portion of stream, then I'm not gonna keep listening
Next
to it
left.
if I can help it. We shall see.
You know, there are times when you really miss a nightstick. There's more religion in the end of a nightstick than in 100 cathedrals.
Oh my.
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property.
It is not
This is
safe,
America,
sir.
dickhead.
Now step back, or I'll lock you up for
Smart
a
mouth
fray.
son of a bitch.
You sorry sack.
That's not it, Cole. We're gonna have to pacify these poor saps.
I'm gonna leave you black and blue.
He's done.
I'm gonna bust you right in the mouth.
Are you?
Come on, Bishop.
Good thing you showed up when you did, detectives. Those folks were baying for blood.
Okay, then. Let's see if there's anything left to take a look at.
I don't know if there is. There's the evidence here. But where? Police officer sat? Can I pick it up? Can you wear it? What's your hat, sir? What you got there, Biggs?
mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick. Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap. If we're paying a visit to Elysian and ruining my career, let's bite the bullet and get on with it.
Can I help you, sir? What you doing? Looks like an officer, are you? Yeah, you are. Okay, never mind. I'll leave you alone. Never mind.
ATI Radio reminds you, make sure to sign up for your Social Security number application.
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece. At the next turn, take a right. Hang a left here.
Any Sentry unit, 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Up ahead, take a right. Just keep going. Cut it out!
Sorry.
Keep heading through this one. Next corner, go left. At the next turn, take a right.
What on earth is that man doing?
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
And that's our cue. Thanks, ma'am.
May I help you, gentlemen?
I wonder how many more layers we gotta go through to get to this guy.
Who are you? How did you get in?
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We'd like to ask you some questions.
Oh. Why didn't you say so, officer?
We're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
It's terrible, boys. How can I help?
When is that actor?
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
We found a family burnt out in their home. Another house burned to the ground. Another Elysian Fields flyer. Our information is that they didn't want to sell.
Are you saying that's something to do with me? Is that your point?
Point is, every time we find a family barbecued, we find one of your flyers. Is that good advertising?
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
Lie.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
Your face is all over the flyers, Mr. Monroe. You know about the prizes, and you're aware that they get given to holdouts.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising. Did you know that the mayor and the chief of police are part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund? Do you want to accuse them of murder as well?
You've made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes
Yes.
so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens
Yep.
to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
No, I don't think. I think the American way is to burn them out.
Come on, Mr. Monroe. You expect me to believe that you would build a new development with one of those old piles smack bang in the center of it?
Progress is an inexorable process, detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the wastebasket of history. To answer your question, yes, we would build around them if we had to. Most people see sense.
What's Elysian Field's involvement in Rancho Escondido?
One of our latest housing developments. It was due to open on the weekend, or was before the unfortunate conflagration.
It met with building code regulations.
Absolutely. Only the best for our returning heroes.
Doubt or no, lie.
You're lying, Monroe. There's something out of kilter about that development.
Son, I've had enough of you and your fidgety friend. There's no way in hell you can prove that my materials were inferior.
And two.
I'm no expert, but I think we'll find that the bricks being used on those houses are undersized and the mortar is faulty.
And there's no wall ties connecting the masonry to the frame.
Every building is built to a budget, boys. Those buildings were inspected and fully insured by California Fire and Life. Investment of that magnitude demands it. Do you think that they'd vouch for the buildings without examining them? The arsonists, do you have any suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
I didn't think so. The contractors I use for waybills, do you suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the LAPD.
Oh.
My secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the Police Pension Fund?
Oh dear.
Glad to
I'm
be
at
of
the
help,
maximum
officer.
rank? Maximum rank?
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
Hey, Chapman.
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
Find the phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
Lady, you got a phone. Don't you? No? I'll find one, I guess.
What on earth is that man doing?
Walking down some
The
stairs.
boss is a fine man.
Oh. That's not where I meant to. There's phones in here, though.
Come to California to be a secretary.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you. He was released this morning, Detective. I'm sorry, Detective.
It's not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thanks, ma'am.
I love the chase till the minute I win it. A beautiful face delivers love for me in it. Give me your heart.
Hey, Roy.
And baby, I'll bill it. 'Cause I always kill the things I love. Some
Buy me a drink, Cole?
for the
No.
sake of
Not even for old time's sake?
Not even for that.
You're not gonna ask me why I'm here? I wouldn't give you the pleasure. We'll get around to it.
Is something quite other.
She's in fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel
Save
about...
the threats for someone who cares about them, Roy.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you.
Will turn to surprise as you feel the pain.
Stay away from Elysian Fields.
I should have known that you were playing errand boy.
You and your doofus partner. You have been warned.
Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away. You have no idea the type of people that are involved in that
I
company.
have a pretty good idea, Roy. The same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks for the drink, Cole.
You get the message about Monroe?
Yeah, Earl delivered it. You?
McKelty. He started making noises about my pension.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Save it, Phelps. Monroe's an asswipe. And so was Earl. And so was McKelty when it's all said and done.
KGPL calling car 11K, 11K.
11K, go ahead.
11K, the last known address of suspect Herbert Chapman is 650 North Kingsley Drive in Wilshire.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K en route.
Let's go pick him up.
Go
You
find him.
fought at Sugarloaf, didn't you?
I did, but I don't like to talk about it.
You come across a guy called Jack Kelso out that way?
You know Jack Kelso?
He's an insurance investigator over at California Fire and Life. Our paths cross from time to time. For some reason, seeing you makes me think of him.
Has Jack spoken to you about his experiences on Sugarloaf? Or the rest of the campaign?
Jack keeps stum just like you do. I know what it feels like to get back from conflict. You gotta respect that. No need to turn at the next intersection. Left up ahead. Up ahead, take a right.
I killed nobody but my husband.
Hey, child, I'm coming back.
Hang a left up there.
One more time.
No, man, you can't do that. Stone cold dead in the market, murder.
Can you go right at the next corner?
In the market, the criminal is stone cold dead in the market. I killed nobody but my husband.
You don't need to turn here.
TI Radio, a service of the American Century Broadcasting System.
Next corner, go left.
Some swell harmonies right here by Miss Evelyn Knight.
No turn here, Cole. Dead on. Keep on going. That's it. Keep on. At the next turn, take a right. Just go on through here. hang a left up there.
Of all the boys I know, dear, I'm sure I love you best. The little bird told me we'd be happy. Oh, so happy. And I believe that it's true. A little bird told me we'd be married.
All right.
We're looking for Herbert Chapman.
I'm looking for him too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the lawn.
He's definitely not here.
I've been banging on his door off and on for a couple of hours. Yeah, he's out somewhere. There's some
Let's
kind of
take
problem.
a look at the car.
Let's see what he's hauling around. Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence. We should revise the APB. He's clearly armed. Definitely gives him opportunity.
Holy cool. There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat. Shit. He's seen us.
Cops. Again.
Son of a bitch. He must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole. I'll call this in. Get some cars dispatched. Car 11K calling KGPL. 11K requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar. Currently heading east on Melrose Avenue. Advise all units. Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
Roger, 11K. All units, officers need assistance on Melrose Avenue. A suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar headed eastbound. Approach with caution. Suspect is in control of the streetcar and driving dangerously. Units to handle code 3 identified.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him. See if he can damage one of the wheels. Might act like a brake and slow the thing down.
Step on it, huh? Get me just a little closer.
Look, Cole, the side plate's going. End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole. Looks like we have our man, Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. There seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
What are you talking about?
The fires benefit Elysian in some way. I don't see Chapman and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. Hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
Nice work, gentlemen. Put yourself at considerable risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of lives. Anyone else but you, Phelps, and you'd be up for a bravery award. We've had our eyes on that slippery son of a bitch Chapman for as long as I can remember. I couldn't be happier than to wipe him off the scoreboard. I hope this puts to bed that crazy stuff you had going about Leland Monroe. What were you thinking, Phelps? We'll be calling Richard Nixon a crook next.
What is it?
A letter from Lou.
His insurance policy named me beneficiary.
California Fire and Life. You worked for Elysian?
The roof that he was working on collapsed.
It's a very generous settlement. Elsa, I'd like you to do something for me. I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help, this Kelso?
Jack won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
He is a friend of yours?
He hates my guts. Elsa, you could take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
Why not be honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
Chapman takes his motive and any possible ties to Monroe and Elysian Fields to the grave.
Mr. Kelso?
That's what the sign on the door says, miss. There's no need to come into the office, Miss Lichtman. If you accept the settlement, all you need to do is sign here.
Miss Jack?
I don't accept the
What do you mean you don't accept? I think you're pushing your luck, lady. This seems to be a ridiculously generous settlement. A $200 policy with a $20,000 payout? You should...
I don't want the money.
What do you mean you don't want the money?
I want you to investigate this case. I feel my friend may have been the victim of foul play.
Okay. Let me get the case file.
There's got to be more in these files.
Anything to find here?
There's something else in that report. I know it.
Okay. What's in the report? I don't know what I'm looking for here. Can I A10 more? Can I look at... Oh, there we go.
Sounds like your friend took a hell of a fall. I'm sorry for your loss. you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course not.
What basis do you have for your claim of foul play?
Lou Buckwalter was a craftsman. I don't believe he would have made a roof that would collapse.
Because I know more. Doubt.
You want me to reopen this case based on your woman's intuition? That isn't going to happen. Take the money.
I've already told you I do not want the money. There's something wrong with that house.
You and Buckwalter weren't married?
No.
Then how did you become his beneficiary?
We were family friends.
Elsa likes to dough.
You expect me to reopen this case because you come in here walking that walk? Well, I'm not buying it. I think you should tell me what the hell is going on.
You really want to know?
Yes.
We were interned together on Ellis Island. Resident alien Germans whose parents had been killed by Nazis. Do you see the irony in that, Mr. Kelso? We spent 4 years there.
So the roof collapsed, accidents happen. What exactly are you trying to achieve here, Miss Lichtman?
Exactly what I said. I want that building thoroughly investigated.
I'm intrigued, Miss Lichtman. I really am. But you're going to have to give me something if you want me to get involved in this.
There is a conspiracy surrounding Elysian Fields and the new houses they are building. I believe your insurance company is involved.
That's pretty heady stuff, Miss Lichtman. Flimsy, but heady.
I've told you what I know, Mr. Kelso. What are you going to do about it?
All right, Miss Lichtman. One final question.
Yes.
What's your address?
Is that usual?
Is there anything usual about this case, Miss Lichtman?
The address is on the letter, Mr. Kelso.
The address, but not the phone number.
Very nice, Jack.
Mr. Benson would like to see you in his office, Jack. Upstairs. Come on, I'll walk you up.
I just knocked something over.
You coming?
Coming.
He drove me up to Mulholland, and we did some licking. Someone ought to take him home. He's loaded.
Mr. Benson, you wanted to see me?
Ah, yes, Jack. I'm just trying out a new putter. I noticed Elsa Lichtman in the lobby.
It's the weirdest thing, Mr. Benson.
Call me Curtis, Jack. This is California.
Like I said, Curtis, this is a very strange case.
How so, Jack?
That lady, Elsa Lichtman, is refusing a 20 grand payout.
Elsa Lichtman is hardly a lady, Jack. She's a jazz musician. Plays at the Blue Room in Hollywood. She has a fine pair of lungs, now that I think
She's
of
the
it.
beneficiary of this guy, Lou Buckwalter. He was killed in an industrial accident working for Elysian Fields Developments. You know Elysian?
I'm familiar with Leland Monroe. We move in similar circles.
Well, Miss Lichtman is making some pretty serious accusations. She says the case stinks and that
She's a
something
very
happened.
highly strung girl, Jack. Strung out might be a better way to put it.
It's a pretty generous payment, Curtis. I think I should look into it.
Is there anything wrong with the paperwork, Kelso?
No, there isn't, Mr. Benson.
I didn't think so. Pay the case out and get her off our backs.
I can't make her take the money,
Deal
sir.
with it, Jack. Do your fucking job. Do I have to do everything?
No.
No, sir, you don't.
Fine, Jack. Fine. You know I have the greatest confidence in you.
Thanks, Mr. Benson. Your car, Mr. Kelso. Thanks, kid.
I gotta have it.
Watch it!
Interesting to play as Jack Kelso.
Control your car.
That's not how my pop taught me to mix it. Someone is cutting corners. Bulldozing and starting again. Leland Monroe, the man with the grin. Looks like he doesn't like to be disappointed.
Hey! You just can't be walking around down here.
I'm Jack Kelso, from California Fire and Life.
I don't care if you're from the Vatican. Buzz off!
I'm investigating the accidental death of a Lou Buckwalter, and...
You deaf? Do I have to beat on you?
Looks like you do.
You're a real asshole. You know that?
I came to see the house where Lou Buckwalter died. You were just about to offer to show me the way.
It's out the gate and 3 houses down on the left. Don't know what you're looking for, smart guy. There's nothing there.
Then I'll poke around in the rubble.
Fine. As long as you're out of my sight.
The place falls down, and then they bulldoze it. What gives here?
So suspicious.
Santa's so jolly is because he knows where all the bad girls
God damn.
You wait. 5 years from now, all our jobs will be done by robots.
5 years? It'll be a while, dude. Sorry.
I was married by a judge. I should have asked for a jury. Hey, what are you, the fourth This guy wants to escape a loony bin. We talk about this.
Buddy, you drop something?
Let's try to piece this together. That's not right.
Keystone Films? Who gets their lumber from a film studio?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, love. I was I was involved. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Okay, I can pause. Ah. As long as I'm paused, I will be right back, Chan. Chill out. Chat. We were just about to chase somebody, I think. Okay. No, we were being chased. Oh god.
Son of a bitch.
Oh god. I'm Kelso. What happened to him? No, honestly, what happened to him? Okay. Okay. Let's try that again, eh?
Son of a bitch.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh shush. What's that guy doing? No, really. What is that guy doing? Sir?
Mister, a man like you always loses a battle of wits because you're unarmed. What the heck, fire?
Okay, bye. Oh, wait. No. Apparently I'm going to a phone. Wait, I'm not a cop. Does this work? Can I actually use this?
Jack Kelso, California Fire and Life investigator. I need an address on the Keystone Film Company.
The address is 658 North Wilton Place. Is there anything else?
No, thank you, ma'am. Hi, Mac. I work for California Fire and Life. I'm looking into an industrial accident.
Here?
No, not here. At a housing development over on Normandy Avenue.
So?
I found some lumber over there, had the Keystone name printed on it.
We've been closed since 41. Never quite made the transition to talkies. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund are pulling the place down.
Know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nix.
Mind if I take a look around?
I'm kind of hungry. If someone was to leave a couple of bucks here, I might wander down the street and get a cup of coffee.
That
Is
won't
there a
fill
key to
your
the gate?
hunger.
No. The only guys who go in or out are some delivery guys from Elysian Fields. They're working on a housing development over at Wilton and Santa Monica. You'll have to hop it.
Oh, it's as far as we go. Hello.
So this is where their lumber comes from?
No. Put it back. No, we're not allowed to go over there. So it's gotta be the stuff that's in here.
That's one way to keep your costs down. Too bad it won't support a roof. Gotta be something else around here. I wonder what's left in the buildings. Let's see what the rich and powerful have to say for themselves.
The real should be nearby.
great day for the future of Los Angeles. Civic leaders and businessmen joined forces to launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GI.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He's our latest investor in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Doctor, this is Curtis Benson. He's Vice President of the California Fire and Life.
Pleased to meet you, Doctor.
Ray Gordon, editor of the Times. Doctor, District Attorney Donald Sandler, and Police Chief Warren.
Gentlemen, I am delighted to be in such exalted company.
You're making quite a name for yourself, Doctor, amongst the thespian fraternity.
I find that those of artistic temperament are often of a fragile mental disposition.
It's a short step from miscreant to recidivism, Doctor.
Very true. But I think we could all agree that the City of Angels does rather well basking in the reflection of the motion picture industry.
Hear, hear. And it's something that every sucker getting off a train at Union Station wants a part of. Gentlemen, we're here to sell the American dream, and Hollywood is our greatest advertiser.
So, how is your new development selling, Leland?
Cannot throw them up fast enough, Ray.
And that's part of the problem, Leland. Washington is receiving steady complaints. There's a clamor for public
God
housing.
damn it, Ray. Public housing is tantamount to communism. Now, that's why we fought this goddamn war. I'm telling you, it's Reds via the back door.
You can't have it both ways, Leland. The new freeways are being built to service all your developments out in the boondocks. They're all being built with government money.
The GI Bill is government money.
There's a difference.
What difference?
The GI money ends up in my pocket.
I hope you mean our pockets, Leland. We're all investors.
Of course, Curtis. So, when will the freeway bond be passed on?
It still has to be ratified. It takes a long time to raise $3 billion.
I need to find a game well or a telephone.
Damn, that was pretty damning evidence.
Operator, can you put me through to police dispatch?
Putting you through now.
This is Jack Kelso, investigator for California Fire and Life. Can you put me through to Curtis Benson, please?
Just a moment, please, Mr. Kelso.
Jack, how can I help?
Do you know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, Mr. Benson?
I've heard of them, Jack. Building new homes for GIs.
With green lumber that was used on movie sets.
Jack, are you working the Buckwalter case?
Mr. Benson, are you part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Jack, I want you to listen very clearly. Call Miss Lickman. Call her as soon as you hang up. Arrange to see her tonight and get her to agree to the settlement. Do it tonight. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
End of story, Jack. I don't want to hear another word about Elsa Lickman or Lou Buckwalter.
Can you put me through to Michigan 221?
Putting the call through.
Hello?
Ms. Lichtman, it's Jack Kelso.
Yes, Mr. Kelso.
I've been looking into your case.
Yes, and what have you found?
It doesn't look good. I need to see you.
Meet me at the Blue Room. I work there tonight. I take a break around 9. I'll be waiting at the stage door. We can talk then. Auf Wiedersehen, Mr. Kelso.
Thanks.
Elsa's playing us both, I think. Is that Cole? Ah, it is.
Make a plea, 'cause baby, you know I'm guilty.
Guilty. That's it? You just waved to her and you left? What's that about, Cole? It's going around the side of the building. Who's he gonna run into there? Ha ha ha! Hello. What you doing, Cole? Cole, don't be jealous. He's helping her with the case like you act.
What were you doing with him?
I was doing what you asked.
I didn't ask you to meet him in an alleyway.
Why do you snarl at me? Your friend came to ask me to accept the insurance.
He's not my friend, Elsa.
I think he's a brave man, and you have placed him in great danger. You've involved him in something, and he has no idea of the risk. Can you live with that, Cole?
Elsa, I need his help, and he hates my guts.
Forget the past, Cole. He deserves a chance to say no. If he helps you, let it be on his terms.
I'll go see him in the morning.
Oh, hello. Hello.
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
Can I go back in the alleyway? That would be kind of
There are a
funny.
couple of places sort of a forward.
Alright. Where are we going? Ah. It's
nice wiring job, fellas. Keep them in the dark.
Wow.
You lose something, Mac?
I thought these private eye types were all wise guys with smart mouths.
Looks like the snappy repartee has all dried up.
Get on with it.
What's your hurry, Mac? You got some place to go?
You ever do the cat and mouse routine without a gun in your hand?
Now that's more like it.
Let's put a few gaps in that stuff.
Time for you to lose some teeth.
I'm about to break your goddamn jaw.
I mean, it's 3-on-1. That's rough. It's rough, buddy.
You're a worn, tough guy. You should learn to take a hint. Get him downstairs and into the trunk.
Oh, where we're going. Put some mint shoes on me, Johnny.
Sure, he turned up all right. He's wishing he didn't. He's in the trunk. He's going nowhere. The boys introduced themselves. What do you want done with him, Mr. Monroe? Yeah, I know a good place. We'll pick up a shovel and a pick on the way. It's up in the hills behind Griffith Park. We'll deal with that German bitch next.
Elsa.
Sorry, pal. Desperate times. Monroe owns the city. Owns the cops. I need to find Elsa.
Kind of driving like a maniac a little bit. Sorry. Ooh, they're catching up. Oh, they are catching up. Shit.
Is that the last of them?
Sorry if I'm not talking much. This is a little hectic. Can't even use partner GPS. I'm at a disadvantage. Ah, here's her place. Got it. Is he gonna say see Cole? Oh, he's pretty beat up. You gonna see Cole? You gotta clean up the steel side. I didn't clean up much though.
So you're still carrying that Army 45, Cole?
For God's sake, Cole! Call an ambulance!
We'll just like watched him fall like, alright. The truth is out on Elysian Fields, despite Leland Monroe's best efforts to bury it. Ayo.
Satchel charges on the cave entrance from above. Covering fire on weapons team. Look for snipers in the trees. You know the drill. No risks, no heroes, no prisoners.
You want some roast on this one, Sarge?
No, you guys have done enough. Head back to Webb's. We are going to blow every cave we come across. Close them down and move on, people.
Damn. I was hoping to get me a samurai sword.
Skipper says that Phelps has fallen behind again. He's got his fire teams checking every cave. He's lost another flamethrower. He wants you to get over there and hurry them along.
Ho, Boom. Weapons Company.
Sir.
Sir.
We have a major cave complex in front of us, Hogaboom. I want flamethrowers and BAR teams to clean it out.
Begging your pardon, sir. But if it's a big complex, why don't we bring the Shermans in? They could pour it in there.
We can't wait for tanks to be brought up. I'm already behind.
Then blow the cave. No skin off our nose. Bury them.
We are going in there and clearing them out. We are doing it by the numbers, Sergeant. Get your team in place. We're moving out. Mount up! First fire team and flamethrowers. Head in!
There's people that way, Cole. Yep, there we go.
Where's he going? Where's who going? The big cowboy. He's going in.
Who gave that order?
You did.
Did. You did, Cole. You gave that order. Good job.
Hello, Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
You look lovely, Princess.
Ooh.
You haven't exactly caught me at my best.
What a
It's okay, Miss
charmer.
Lichtman. I'm a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Please, call me Elsa.
Okay, Elsa? What can I do for you?
I'd like to explain because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
I just wanted to apologize
You
for...
don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter? Perfect. If you don't mind, Elsa, I'd like to get a little rest now. I've got a lot more dots to join, and it's making my head hurt.
That's perfectly understandable, Mr. Jack. I hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess. I'd like that.
You Kelso?
Who's asking?
Peterson, Assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name. He said that you might know something about...
There's a problem with colorful characters, Peterson. First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
Do you think I fell down the stairs?
Sorry, guys, 1 second. Okay. I was just curious how far along I was on this particular instance, but let's see. We are leaving.
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess. Might be the only R&R I get for some time.
He calls her princess. I don't know. I have qualms about Jack's character. I have qualms about Cole's character. Nobody's, not all black and white. Help me there, Jack. Change outfits with Jack. Jack? You don't have outfits. Two. Oh. If I could read, it would help.
Remember me?
Jack, it's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis. I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired. Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
I guess we've exhausted the passive options. Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
Oh, hello.
How old are you, Princess?
16, mister?
Oh, dear.
How old are you really?
Nearly 13.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You take love where you can find it as you get older.
Love? That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
You're finished, Curtis.
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't told you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Get dressed. You're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes. He's kind. And he buys me nice things.
Get dressed. You're leaving.
She will only come back.
Talk to you yet. Nope, that's not what I meant to do either.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
To get all of the stockholders, I need to follow the paper trail.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
I knew you were in bed with a lesion, Curtis. Now I know why.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
Uh-huh.
You're lying, Curtis. Something happened at the company, didn't it? That's why you took the bribe.
Bribe? What bribe? How can you accuse me of benefiting ahead of the company?
I noticed that the share certificates are in your name, Curtis, not the company's. What did you use as collateral?
Those sons of bitches in Sacramento. They passed me over for president. Sent me here because they believed it was a backwater. But they were wrong. Los Angeles will become the capital of the West, not San Francisco. This place will be the city of the 20th century. And I'm gonna get my cut, Jack.
You're going to jail, Curtis. You and your cronies.
We'll see about that, Jack.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
You're lying, Curtis. They're going to burn those movie sets they call houses, and you're carrying the insurance on them.
And how do you prove that, Jack?
Rancho Escondido burnt to the ground. California Fire and Life is carrying the paper.
Jack, the best result you could get from insurance would be replacement cost. The stakes are much, much higher.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
You would know plenty.
Give me what I need or I'll beat it out of you.
It's all there in the case file. If you know what to look for.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you you don't leave town.
Your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson. Not at all.
Hey, what does it say? Oh, okay. Working for the district attorney. Take me there, Jack.
TI Radio Los Angeles plays the songs you want to hear. Played on automatic coin machines.
I was married by a judge. Should have asked for a jury.
I'm just going up to my office party. Gotta check over some files.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way, Kelso.
So, Curtis, what is it you don't want me to see?
Hmm.
34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west. There's got to be more in these files. Insured replacement value for the house is $900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500. Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books?
I have a Detective Phelps of the LAPD here to see you.
Have a seat, Cole. Where's the go-between? She's awful easy on the eye for a foreign girl.
Does that private dick petter actually work on anyone, Kelso? It's not your style. You were always a little more direct.
This is your dime, officer.
Would you have helped me if I asked, Jack? A little chuck on the shoulder, shot of Semper Fi.
Fuck you, Cole. Be a man. Why send a woman to do your dirty work? You're a cop. Why do you want my help?
I thought a PI might be a little more discreet.
I'm no gumshoe. I used to be an investigator for this company before your investigation got me fired.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jack. I'm sorry about a lot of things.
Is that an apology, Cole?
It's a feeble attempt at one, yes. Look, Jack, it's a murder case, and I need help to solve it.
So what's it got to do with Elysian Fields developments?
They're in it somehow. The flyers keep turning up whenever I find a domestic fire.
They're boosters. Stiffing GIs for deposits, making them wait months for a throw-up house. They're already making more money than they can count. What's turned them into killers?
So you believe me?
This is why you dragged me into the Buckwalter case.
Look, Jack, I'm sorry. But if not for me, do it for some of the poor saps who are dying. Or some of the leathernecks who are getting grifted. How about it, Jack?
I know you, Cole. You're still beating yourself up over that medal on Sugarloaf. The medal you think you didn't deserve, but you just don't get it. Nobody deserves a medal. It's just the ridiculous situation you find yourself in and how you react to it. You think you failed up on that hill. But courage isn't a tap you can turn on or off. Courage isn't permanent. It's a tenuous and fickle thing. Courage and cowardice exist in every man. Get over it.
You got it off your chest.
I guess I have.
Can you help me, Jack?
I'm thinking about it. The Hall of Records is the place to start.
Actually, that's gonna have to do it for us today. I have business to attend to. We got a good long start on Arson, kind of. I mean, we've been playing as Jack for a while. But we got a good start on Arson. So we will pick this up again. What's today? Thursday? I don't know. Maybe Tuesday. It's hard. I gotta remember what my schedule is. It's hard. Trying to think, cause like I also, per usual, I also stream with Golden Brawler, so I don't want to stream on those days. So I think Tuesday. If not Tuesday, then Thursday for sure. No, I lied about that one. I'm trying to like remember my schedule off the top of my head. Sometime next week. Let's put it that way, yeah? So let us find a person to raid. I think Kev is streaming, if I saw correctly. Let's see. Let's see. Who's streaming now? That I know. Kev is streaming. He's the only person I know who is streaming at the moment, so we will raid Kev. I know I raid him a lot, but he's cool. And he's the only person I know. I could do another LA Noire stream, but not a lot of people stream it, so I think we'll go with Kev. So, in the meantime, since I'm so indecisive about when I'm going to be live, you can just follow my Twitter, where I will tweet right before I go live. And I hope to see you guys in the next one, which, like I said, will probably be next week. Unfortunately, not a lot of free time right now with work, but yeah. Thanks for joining me. Let's go see what Kev is up to.